back, everyone, to another episode of Southeast Kentucky Relic Hunters. We're winging it today. We are going to old areas nearby, checking out the old parks. Probably going to be hopping a couple of them. That's okay. Let's see if we get anything. On to the first hole. We might have found a nice little virgin spot, guys. And now, without further ado, here's my excited father.
I got a wheat.
This was his first hole.
First hole, literally. It's a early wheat too, teens. I got a wheat.
Good job.
Right there.
That is awesome.
My absolute first hole.
Found an early wheat, the first hole. My first hole was a bottle cap. I don't know what this is yet. On to the second hole. That's the right way to start, guys. Yeah! Welcome back, and it's only been a couple seconds. Well, maybe a minute and a half.
20s.
20s?
A 1920s wheat, guys. My second hole. My first was a teens wheat. This might be a virgin area right here. There might be some silver.
Second wheat. Man.
2 holes.
You need to stop stomping me and give me a chance here. On to the next hole. Hey, he's got a number 3.
I'm working these roots along these old trees right here. And this was a ½ inch down, guys. Another wheat penny, my third in 10 minutes.
Yeah?
And
I might have to go get my compadre for discrimination out here.
It's a 1935, guys, and it's clinging.
Yeah, it is. That's cute. Nice job.
That's 3 wheats in 10 minutes. Gotta be
He's
silver.
killing me. On to the next hole. Welcome back again. Now I'm pulling out modern copper coins. I switched out for the compadre, so I guess that's a plus. But this is ridiculous. This is the second one he's found since the last clip.
Yeah, I'm up 6 or 7 wheats in 20 minutes. This one's a 1926, guys. I'm just working these tree lines. I haven't found a piece of silver, which is odd. But this many wheats so shallow makes me think it's not been detected.
Right? Anything would hit that at this point.
My first SLQ could be today.
A bounty hunter would hit all of these. Easy.
Oh yeah. They're just shallow.
Give me some of that luck. And on to the next hole. Hey everyone, we're back. And you're up how many wheats, Dad?
9.
9 wheat
And
pennies.
the newest is 1941.
Wow. And he says he's got jewelry.
I do. I think. What's that?
Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of neat looking,
It's
man.
a heart.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's kind of similar to the last one you found.
Kinda. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Yeah.
Neat.
I don't know if there's any more in the hole. No. That's all they lost.
Alright, good job. Well, guys, I'm really doing good as far as clad. I got a lot of quarters and a lot of dimes. I have a feeling my moment's yet to come, though. On to the next hole. Welcome back, everyone. It looks like we're in an old football field. I love it. It gets me excited. And about my second target. Look at that. Is it jewelry, maybe? An old token? It looks like most of an old token. There's definitely writing on it. What does it say? Maybe I could find out that much. Something pear. Good road? I don't know. That'll be something for the roundup. Man, that's probably a cool old token. Oh, wait, it's opening a little bit. Oh man, I'm gonna have to be careful with it. That's super cool. On to the next hole. Hey guys, finally got my own wheat. He's up about 10 or 11, something like that. And I am up 1. A whole bunch of change and a token. It ain't as bad. On to the next hole. Welcome back. I'm gonna finish up this episode with the permission my friend gave me. It's his house. It's probably about 1904. I'm gonna use my dad's Nokta 4 score. We're gonna try to pull some silver. On to the first hole. Hey, first couple holes still learning the machine, but this was cool. I haven't even found the target in this yet. Do you know what that is? I don't know about you guys, that looks like an old clay marble to me. I was not expecting that. That was like 2 inches down. That's amazing. I'm excited. Let's keep going. Welcome back, everyone. And I just dug something. I thought it was going to be trash at first. But look at that. There's definitely, if I can get this to focus, there's definitely writing and stuff on it. It might be an old tag or a token. 5 cents. Well, I'm definitely seeing 5 cents on here. I believe I got me an old token. Cool. We're getting started. We got a marble and a token, both with age. On to the next hole. Hey folks, I was just right there. I just had to show you this. I don't know if it's going to be cool or not, but you see that big old imprint? It has $half written all over it. And I looked in the hole and I saw the roundness. Clearly not a half. I don't know what this is. Kind of looks like an old bearing. That's what it certainly looks like. Might clean up to be something else though. On to the next hole. I figured I'd bring you along for this one, guys. From what I know of this machine, this is either a quarter or possibly silver. Ringing 84, 85 on the Nokta. Oh. Alright, let's pinpoint this guy. Whoa. Well, you know, I suppose that would do it. They're not all good, guys. You gotta work for them. On to the next hole. Hey, this time it was a coin. Sounded great. I popped the plug. Can you guys see him? Kind of hidden in here. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's just a copper. On to the next hole. Alright. Literally, there's a plug there. Can't really tell. Right next to my hole. And there's another coin. This one looks an awful lot more like a wheat. Oh yeah, I can see the back. I don't know if you guys can make it out. If I could only get this thing to focus once in a while, we'd be alright. That is a wheat. Alright, I'll check out the year later. I'm happy. Let's find the silvers. Well, I might have found the first silver. I'm not going to get super excited, but I went for that extra shovelful and it flung clean out way over here. And it's got the right color. Oh! Oh, I got a merc! Oh, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to scrape it. 45, guys. That is pretty. I'm super happy. On to the next one. Check this out. There's an oddity for you. Looks like a thin piece of copper and it's ornate. It's got pretty all over it. This might be a tag. It actually looks complete. It's just folded over right there. That might clean up to be something really cool. I like it. I love this kind of stuff. On to the next hole. Well, this didn't quite know what to make of this signal. It was all over the place and I figured out why. Look at that. I really couldn't even tell you if that's old. It's been on the ground a while though. What a giant spoon handle. That's freaking crazy. I was not expecting that. On to the next one, guys. See how much I can get out of the daylight. Welcome back. I think I got a nice little buckle in the hole. No, cute little buckle. I'll take a buckle. On to the next hole. Hey guys, welcome to the roundup. I'm actually really sorry about the shaking of the camera there in the beginning. I got excited. I mean, his first hole was a wheat. And we came here from the Oregon coast. That's all it took. We did really good. He did really good there. But I made up for it on a little solo hunt, as you saw. And here's what we got out of everything total. My dad's wheats. Ridiculous. He did pretty good. I believe that's his record for wheats in a day. My dad's clad. That little piece of jewelry, it's just junk jewelry, but I mean, it's kind of cool. That's the second little heart he's found in the last month or so, last couple weeks. A few oddities, little matchbox car, some iron. What's funny about this little taxi is I actually found all these pieces in totally different parts of the yard. Like that thing, that guy hit hard. I still don't know what this is. It's pretty heavy duty. I was just trying to clean up on it a little more just a little bit ago, and I really don't know. It's pretty interesting. I mean, maybe not to some, but I really get an itch when I don't know what something is. It bothers me. This little oddity, it's ornate. This pretty sturdy stuff. It was not easy to bend that back, so I just left it. It would basically take some pliers. And, you know, it's kind of up for debate as to what this is. I know it's design. Victorian style, maybe? Could have just been off a door. For a second, I saw a big A. But then after a few more minutes of looking at it, I saw an Eiffel Tower. And in the end, I think it's just fancy. It probably went on some furniture or a box of some kind or the door. You never know. I like that stuff though. I dig that. Literally and, yeah, pun intended. Here we got a big old spoon bowl. I couldn't tell you a whole lot. I don't think it's super old. It's probably early 1900s, maybe somewhere around the 50s or below. This buckle, though, I wasn't actually expecting it to turn out old. I really like finding buckles. But this thing cleaned up to where it's like solid copper, but it's got pieces on the outside with a silver tinge to them. This could have been a silver-plated buckle at one time. It's pretty heavy, it's sturdy, none of it fell apart. Just this guy. Obviously made out of a different kind of metal. They usually do that too. Here's the token. And I wish I'd been able to get a little bit more on it. Reading 5 cents. It's kind of random. A little bit here and there. What I can get off it. It's aluminum for sure. I love finding stuff like that, but one thing I learned, I mean, this looks just like a crushed and mangled bottle cap coming out the ground. But instead of tossing it, throwing it in my pocket to throw away later, I gave it a chance. I actually pulled the dirt off her, and sure enough, I had a token. Merc. I guess that 64 Rosie from the last video actually did mean silver for my future. That's how it is when you're metal detecting, guys. It's weird. You'll just get no silver for years. Something my dad's been telling me forever. Well, not years necessarily, but for a long time. It could be years. And then you'll get one thing of silver, and they'll just keep coming. I've kind of seen the proof of that. Let's see if it can keep happening. There we go. Focus for me. That's a pretty little merc. Super happy with it. You know, people, they want to get real ecstatic and think that every coin that comes out with any kind of grayish tint is silver. But truth be told, real silver coins, there's not a whole lot of wondering to be done. You pull them out, and you kind of see the color. When you're used to it, you've had experience, you'll see the color just on the side. And you push that little top dirt clod off, it's going to look just like this. Just about every time. Something I had to teach myself, because of course I was one of those people that always got excited. I love this stuff. This is the wheat that I found there at the house, not at the park. It's a 1919. If we can get this to focus, it'd be awesome. It's looks like it was used for a necklace. Got a nicely pressed hole right through the top. There we go. So that makes that all the more unique and awesome to me, because there's a good chance that this was hanging around someone's neck as a good luck charm. And speaking of good luck charms, ironically enough, found this at the park. This is it, all unfolded, guys. They're usually little good luck charms, and what it is, and we had learned this recently since we got to Kentucky, is, let's see if we can't find a nickel in this clad. It's about nickel sized. No, not quite. These things here would have a big old wheat penny or a buffalo nickel, something of the sort, sitting right there in the middle. My dad's got one without the coin in it, and now I've got one without the coin of it. So technically, I think that makes a bucket lister for the future. We get one with a coin in it. I've thrown it on my list. This was weird. The color and everything that came out, I figured, was just dirty. Super heavy. I was certain it was just a chunk of lead, but as it turns out, this little guy's a chunk of solid copper. I have no idea why there would be a chunk of solid copper formed like this laying out in that yard. Unless it was a part to a giant nail. It does kind of have a square shape on the ends. Most of it's mangled. Could have been a big old iron, or I guess it wouldn't be an iron nail. Big old square copper nail. I'm not going to pretend to know. I'm not sure what that's about. Interesting though. This guy, he's got secrets too. Now, it really looks like a clay marble. There's no holes anywhere for it to be a bead. It's just that usually these would be a little bigger. And sure enough, it's not perfectly symmetrical. Or it's not perfectly spherical. It's got its little, yeah, I mean, it's got its little craters, it's got imperfections. I'm pretty certain that's what that is. Could always be wrong. It's the thing about metal detecting, you're always learning something new. And it's great, because it usually involves your history. It involves amazing stories from the past. Upside down smiley face for the clad. Smiley face for all the wheats, because they deserve that. I like wheats. And when my dad's not looking, I might take them. Just playing. We got all this trash. Well, I guess this ain't really technically trash. Little Hot Wheels. This is my dad's section. I guess he dug this out the park too. It's kind of interesting. That really sums it up for today's trip, guys. And if you guys stuck around for the whole ride, please like, subscribe. It helps me a lot. If you learned anything, if you enjoyed the video, and until the next hole.